Hello and welcome to Desert Rat Fiber Arts. I'm Desert Rat, but you can call me Lloyd. Okay, today we're going to continue our breed study for 2023. Sorry I missed last week. It was just one of those weeks. Anyways, this week we are working on Polwarth. So this is our next one in our global collection. Again, I purchased these myself. I'm not sponsored in any way, shape, or forms, but I do have a link to the Etsy store where I got this from, Hearthside Fibers, in case you want to get them and follow along, or do your own thing and see what you think of these different types of fibers. So this is the breed is from Australia. This one happens to be sourced from the Falkland Islands. It's 21 to 24 microns, average staple length of 80 millimeters, or about 3 inches. So, we got our field guide to fleece, and we got the page already marked here for our Polwarth. There's what our lovely little sheepy looks like. And let's learn a little bit about Polwarth. Okay, the breed origin is from Australia. Fleece weight is 9 to 13 pounds, or 4 to 6 kilograms. Staple length of 3 inches to 7 inches, or 8 to 18 centimeters. Fiber diameters is 21 to 26 microns. Natural colors are whites, grays, browns, tans, and blacks. Polwarths are named for the county in southwestern Australia where the breed, across of Merino Rams and Merino Lincoln Ewes, was developed in South America. These sheep are known as ideals. They are one of the breeds grown in the Falkland Islands. Okay, so that Falkland that we did might have been Polwarth. Who knows? Okay, the even, soft-feeling fleeces of this breed are a delight to work with, whether you encounter them as raw wool, ready-to-spin fiber, or prepared yarn. The dense, rectangular staples are generous in length, with flat or very slightly pointed tips and well-defined crimp. Polwarth is a very fine, so removing greases and preventing it from being redeposited on the wool requires consistently hot water and a good cleansing solution. The same procedures that are needed for Merinos, Rambouillets, and Romeldales. Spin from the lock, flick, or comb. Shorter fiber lengths can be carded. Fit your spinning wheel to your desired end result. For softness, use less twist. For durability, use more twist. While too fine to be a good beginner wool, Polwarth can be easier to work with than Merino or Rambouillet. Effects of dyes: the clear white takes dyes well. Other natural colors produce subtle results when overdyed. Best uses: soft enough even for baby garments. Polwarth is elastic, resilient, and lofty, and it drapes well. Okay, now I have spun Polwarth before. It was a dyed hank that I got from my local yarn store. I enjoyed the spin. I thought it was a little sticky, if I recall correctly, but it might have been just because it was dyed and I didn't fluff it up enough to begin with. So we're going to take a look at what we got here. Some natural Polwarth. This is pretty soft. Let's see what we get for a staple length out of this. Okay, pull off another piece there. No, that looks pretty good. Let's see. We're looking at about 4 inches, so that's not too bad. So, let me get my wheel set up, and we're going to take some Polwarth for a spin and see how well it does for us. Okay, it's the next day. The yarn has been wet finished and hung up to dry. And here it is. We got about 32 yards. It was chain plied again. About 7 wraps per inch, so bulky. This is very squishy. Pretty darn soft. Now, in this particular batch of wool that I was spinning, there were a lot of neps in here, so it was just the way it was prepped. There was like really, really short, like second cuts and stuff in there. Maybe they had a hard time getting it out or whatever. Other than that, it spun fine. It plied fine. I did not have any issues with it. I would definitely spin Polwarth again. Again, I have spun it in the past, and it was enjoyable then. It was just as enjoyable now. So I definitely recommend this if you've never spun it before. If you have spun it before, what are your thoughts on Polwarth? What have you made out of it? How did you like spinning it? So, next week, hopefully, we will be taking a look at Rambouillet. Now, I have an entire Rambouillet fleece sitting here, right here next to me, that I purchased at the Flagstaff Wool and Fiber Festival. I have pulled out about a pound out of the bag and washed it up, and I've been combing it and spinning it on a drop spindle. So I know, at least with this particular fleece, and this might even be a Rambouillet cross of some sort, it's enjoyable. It's very soft. It's very nice. But we'll see what this particular stuff looks like. So it's from France. It's 20 to 23 microns, so it should be fairly soft. Average staple length of about 100 millimeters or 4 inches. So it'll be fun to see how that works up, and if it's the same quality as what I'm getting out of this bag of fleece that I purchased at the Fiber Festival earlier this year. So that's it. Until next time, this is Desert Rat. Happy crafting.